It's like a ooh, 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 but inverted. Your art look, but you wanna make the art look ha. So let's go into how to improve your art, or maybe let's say a paint over. Let's do a paint over your art and make the art start over again. Yeah, yeah. So right now we are going to Cheza's paintover. First things first, I want to base a little bit on Natsu art style. Just a little bit, because I asked Cheza and she likes it. Cheza, I want to give you this art style, some tips and tricks about it. This is Natsu art style, by the way. And not only that, something that I found here that we need to improve is the color composition happening here. The color composition. I know the strong red is to remind of Japan, the browns for the coffee, the dango, the 3 colors here for the dango. But we can improve this color composition. This is the first thing that I notice here, and we gonna do it. We need to see how colors work together the best way possible. As an example, here, by using Adobe Color, this website is very good for you to see which colors are triad, complementary, monochromatic, analogous, and everything. I like to use this website a lot, and I recommend it. And those colors, if I remember, the dango colors are to symbolize the sakura tree. Let's try first of all to rotate a little bit of the greens. Always jumps. Remember, start by the big picture and then we get into details and everything else. I'm gonna erase those words because I believe we can make the composition look even more interesting for the eyes. It's also good to look at some manga covers, understand better what are other artists doing, to see, is this something that will work, is this something that will not work. Control 8 and now Control U. Now we can rotate the hue a little bit on this color, yes. Now, let's go into other colors and everything else. But first, I was searching for reference. We can already see that if there is a black font being used, the letters being black, it got some kind of outer line or something to give contrast. Like My Hero Academia, there's like a stroke around the letters. And we can also see here, even that it's a strong impact letter on the black. Everything around is pure white. It's a more simplistic one. I'm going to use more warm tones in this cover because this is about coffee. Warm tones. Coffee reminds us of brown, red, yellow. And the dangles here that reminds us of sakura. I'm going to bring them a little bit more into warms. And also there is the sun of Japan there, so yeah, even more reasons to bring up warm tones into this cover. Here, we separated the layer. And the same thing that I said in my last feedback paint over. Take your time in the beginning, don't look for fast results, just go and do the way you wanna do. Colorful sparkle eyes. Small body, we're gonna focus on that. I see that the chin is big, but maybe we can make the face go even more into the sides, you know? I see the lights coming like extremely from the side, but it's hitting and making shadows in this direction. So the light's not coming extremely from the side, the light is coming from here. It's going to hit this point and the rest is going to be shadow. And this sun right here, I want to change its color to a less saturated one, but brighter. We can make this shutter get a very different eye sparkle. And what we can do here, let's do the pupils smaller. I know the eye is yellow, but just rotating the hue is something that's going to generate such a more rich environment in our painting. You can see here on anime eyes, maybe a little bit hard to notice, but the hue is being rotated here. It's not a pure yellow. We need a white area around the eyes. I'm living up every breath. I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said. we can do some eyelashes here in the corners to give it more contrast. Not that thin. It's a realistic line to do a very thin line, but if you do a little bit more thick, it gets more into anime. I'm going to liquify to change the face format and everything. I did the format of the face more squished to the sides, not up and down. For some strange reason, we humans love it.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it, and I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great.
I'll be choosing the letters, colors, texture, and everything after I choose the ambient overall. What if I had color burn? Yes, yes, we burn everything.
This is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind.
Let's add some strong lights, strong shadows, but I mean in the gradient way, you know?
In this life, I wanna be soaring to feel sun inside when it's pouring. And
I like this realistic style of hair,
I'm so sick of my mind.
but it's pretty much following one direction. Maybe one will be passing above another one, but we can make it get a bigger variability virus.
Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We can already see points of improvement. Composition again, but this time on colors. Also chibi format, the format of the legs, size, head, and everything. Eye colors. Sometimes we like our composition, and we are really using colors that go well together, like green and pink. They go very well together. But maybe it should be a more warm green or a more cooler green, or the other color. It could be a more warm pink or a more cooler pink. And we keep on going on. Behind the character, there needs to be some kind of thing that separates the character from the rest. So I'm going to create like a layer of small fog or something like this.
Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me. Turn it up.
I'm going to use my main one that I love to use, Impact.
Oh gosh, she's such a tease. Bitten lips, bruised knees.
Let's put some colors around it. Here, I'm going to select Stroke.
Liquor that we chase, got some egos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on a tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine.
also put some lines around it.
Got a fine little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it,
Also, the cup of coffee needs to be a little bit warm.
dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it.
We can put a gradient in the back, right here, down, everything a little bit darker.
Little waste, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, got some egos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on her.
Let's start being a little bit crazy. Why not add some kind of color dodge, overlay, and all those other types of effects? Because it's going to make our artwork even more wow! Able to bring the green, the only, let's say, cool color in the middle, a little bit more stronger, it's going to look very interesting. So let's try it. Color burn mode. I know it is a more realistic approach, but I think we can give this character a little bit of more anime approach.
Way what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change.
But I want to do the fur big, especially because it's a chibi style, or not so strong, because chibi have the fame of being something cute without a lot of details, being something. Whee! This line already gives more contrast to the character comparing to the background and everything. Since this is a cover, we need a character to be really calling attention.
Your mind is a weapon, 11-11, it's time for progression.
Could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
So he's been looking for somebody who...
All this area around the flower is going to be a little bit darker. All this area.
A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I wanna be first, work till it hurts. Dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one.
What I did here in the eye was to do like a separation of 2 levels of the iris. One here, and another one right here. Small black line around here.
Ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no.
Of course, I'm going to do some gradient, because gradient is amazing.
I wanna be the best in the game. Invest in my name.
We can even apply like a big layer above everything of some color balance. You can see that this artwork right here, what I'm doing the most is just balancing the colors. Oh my.
All our insecurities are on this display. Is war with the enemy. Think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me. I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy. All I got is working. Never stop searching. searching, never quite so thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
I'm gonna do a full circle here. That's the most simple way to do it.
Even got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah. I've been doing this,
Let's have this small little paw right here.
got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever put out you know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep 'em out your face, no way, you don't want 'em, yeah.
Don't try to drain my energy, the enemy is everything.
This gives more personality into the comic page. Whenever you are drawing some kind of comic page, some kind of design, you need to think of the main things that make your artwork your artwork. What is the base of it? As an example here, it's the Cafe Furry. So I added some paws around it to show the animal side on it. It really looks good. I love it. So pretty much, let's do again a sum up of everything that we needed to do changes here. Sometimes we want to follow a certain art style, but we are mixing two art styles. So in this case, we gotta mix all the other things too. Here, the example is that since we've got the character in a more realistic style, we needed to make things around the character a little bit more cartoonish. We needed to. Why? Because the background is a design. It's completely a simple design, so we needed to adapt to it. So I did the fog right here, the smoke, I mean, the cup of coffee. I did all of this type of thing. The little... I was going to say that that's a slime, but that's not a slime, that's a dango. The dango, we did it a little bit more cartoony. Remember, we need to have a balance between realistic and cartoon. We need to find the perfect balance between mixture on those. I will not say it's easy, but it is possible. We changed the letters, phrases, colors, texture, gradient, stroke around it, and shadows. We changed all of those things to make it look even more impactant, even more interesting to our eyes. I changed the color composition in the full picture. We tend to not notice how our colors are affecting our drawing, and sometimes we need to change our composition a little bit because it's not going well together. And in this case, since the theme is a coffee shop, I added here a lot of warm tones to keep the warmth of it. We changed the type of the eye. This one, you cannot find sparkles in the upper part. I understand that the bang is just blocking it, but we can see here a line where the light starts touching, and if the light starts touching right here, we can already have a sparkle up here. The type of smile, the type of glow in the face format, all of these changes how people are going to feel when they look at your artwork. You can see that I did also a line art to be the bridge between the cool cartoon art style in the background and the art style in the character. I removed some of the details in the character because the contrast between cartoony and not cartoony was extremely big. Since the background's cartoony, saturated and strong, it's going to just erase all of the appearance of the smoke from realism. Because realism is more subtle, while cartoon is like, ha, I'm here, ha, ha. But that's pretty much it. Focus on the type of art style that you want. Focus on the right color composition. Show features of your style, like me adding the paws here. But I always keep trying on adding things. Well, so another thing that you can add is just hitting the like button and subscribing to our YouTube channel, because why not? Also, we got Patreon. And again, bro, this tutorial right now was done to our patron, amazing patron, Cheza. Cheza, thank you very much for the opportunity to help you another time. I love on doing these paintovers. I'm here to give my very best for you all that offer me this opportunity to just help you in your art journey. Serious, thank you. I hope you enjoy it. Any question about this paintover, especially for you, Cheza, just tell me. I'm here to help you grow even more as an artist. And you have been already growing very fast. Oh my, your fur quality is amazing. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. You're awesome, champ. Bye bye!